In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the features that can be used to analyze your design in Autodesk Inventor, specifically looking at the measure tool to gather dimensions and some geometry. So one of the things that we can do is you can either go to the inspect panel to utilize the measure command. The other thing that you can do is you can add it right here to your 3D model to where your 3D model tab is right here on the panel. I'm actually going to right click. So down here, and if you have some open space on your ribbon, you can right click, go to show panels, and select measure. And here's the measure command that shows up there. So what you can do is actually you can select things like the top edge of the tapered extrusion. It'll give you some information in here like what's the diameter, the radius, and the length, and as well as what angle and some of the advanced properties. So you can always change like level of precision. So like if you just want to show one decimal place, usually 3 is the default angle precision, or if you want dual units. So like if you want to see both millimeters and inches, you'll see that up here in your measure command. So if you want to know the diameter, it's about 25.5 millimeters for 1 inch, and you can see some of those different parts. So if you don't want to see some of those things, you can either add to an accumulated value, subtract. You can do some of those different options and be able to work with some of that. If you click the plus sign here, there's your selection with one edge. If you want to choose another option, I hold the shift key on my keyboard, I make that same selection, and that will kind of do some of those items. Notice you can get also the face here. Selection 2 is the face, and then you can also kind of see some of those options as well. Okay, if we don't want to run the if I click the plus sign, we can restart the measure, and that will kind of add us going on there. So if I select this outside diameter of this circle, it'll tell me here in selection 1. If I don't want to have dual measurements, there we go. I can always select that option, and then here would be 0.125, and then what's the length of that, and some of those different options. So as well as like if you're looking for like the bottom edge of this taper, you can always see the edge. You can make a selection and be able to see some of those particular items. So as you're looking at it from the front, you can always look at different face options. You can click on one top edge, click on the bottom edge. You can see this is a 0.5 height. So as you look between those two there, pretty nice feature to be able to kind of help you see what kind of details you have in your design as you work with some of those things. So again, utilize the measure tool to help you out. It's a really robust feature, especially as you're working with some designs, and if you want to verify accuracy or even just be able to use them for some calculations, that's what we can have. So just wanted to use this as a tool and make you aware of it, because you can either utilize it for a lot of different options, but also it's really nice to be able to know where to pull that information when you need it.